Don't skip. Your person secretly tested your honesty and broke down in tears when they found out. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because the very fact that your eyes landed here means something in your spirit was already listening before your mind caught up, and this message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, so take a breath and stay with me, because what I'm about to say connects dots you've been feeling but couldn't explain. Don't scroll, because somewhere not too far from this moment, the person your soul is tied to did something quietly, something they never admitted out loud, something that came from fear mixed with love, and they tested your honesty without telling you, not in a cruel way, not to trap you, but because their heart was trembling between hope and doubt, and they needed to know if what they felt was real. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because this test wasn't about catching you in a lie. It was about watching who you are when no one is asking questions, when there's nothing to gain, when silence would have been easier, when bending the truth would have gone unnoticed. Don't scroll, because they observed your consistency, your restraint, the way you didn't speak badly when you could have, the way you stayed true even when it cost you comfort, and they noticed the moments you didn't even know were being seen. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because honesty carries a frequency, and your frequency spoke louder than any explanation ever could. Don't scroll, because when the truth finally landed, when they realized you were genuine even when you didn't think it mattered, it hit them all at once, like a wave they weren't prepared for, and they broke down, not dramatically, not for attention, but privately, quietly, in that raw place where people go when their walls finally fail. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because those tears weren't about guilt alone, they were about relief, about realizing something pure still exists, about understanding they almost let fear ruin something sacred. Don't scroll, because this person has been carrying old wounds, betrayals that taught them to doubt, experiences that told them love always has a catch, and your honesty disrupted that belief system in a way they couldn't ignore. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because sometimes love heals by simply being consistent. Don't scroll, because after that emotional collapse, something shifted inside them, a spiritual awakening they didn't expect, where they started replaying moments with you. Conversations, pauses, your tone, your patience, and suddenly those moments felt heavier, more meaningful, more alive. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because awareness often arrives after resistance breaks. Don't scroll, because signs from the universe started lining up around them almost immediately, repeating numbers showing up when they thought about you. 1111 flashing when regret surfaced, 222 appearing when they wondered if it was too late, 444 grounding them in the realization that truth had been there all along. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because synchronicities follow emotional truth. Don't scroll, because they've been feeling your energy even in your absence, sensing when you pull back, when you choose peace over proving yourself, and that restraint shook them more than confrontation ever could. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because silence guided by self-respect is powerful. Don't scroll, because they're questioning themselves now, not you. Asking why they doubted, why they tested instead of trusted, why they underestimated the depth of your integrity. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because your character taught them something words couldn't. Don't scroll, because they're noticing how different it feels to be around people who don't carry your honesty, how conversations feel hollow, how energy feels off, and that contrast is loud. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because comparison reveals truth. Don't scroll, because the universe orchestrated this test not to hurt you, but to reveal alignment, to show them who you are when no one is clapping, to confirm what their soul already suspected but their fear resisted. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because divine timing exposes reality gently but firmly. Don't scroll, because your honesty didn't just pass a test, it dismantled a defense system built over years, and that's why the tears came. They weren't just about you, they were about every moment they chose skepticism over faith. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because awakening can be overwhelming. Don't scroll, because right now they're sitting with humility, with emotion close to the surface, with a growing awareness that something valuable was almost mishandled. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because recognition precedes responsibility. Don't scroll, because you may have felt a strange emotional heaviness lift recently, or a calm settle in without explanation. That was the energetic cord adjusting, balance restoring, truth settling where doubt used to live. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because energy responds to honesty. Don't scroll, because this isn't the end of the story, it's the reveal before the movement, the quiet before action, the pause where intention forms. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because what's real doesn't need to rush. Don't scroll, because their tears watered something new, courage, clarity, and a desire to show up differently, and that growth is still unfolding. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because transformation starts internally. Don't scroll, because the universe wants you to know you didn't imagine the connection, you didn't overfeel, you didn't care too much, you were simply honest in a world that rarely is. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because honesty is rare and powerful. Don't scroll, because whatever comes next will be shaped by this realization, by the truth that your integrity changed them, and that kind of impact doesn't fade. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because when someone breaks down in tears over truth, it means something deep has already shifted, and the ripple from that moment is still moving, still aligning. Don't scroll, stay right here, because part 2 goes deeper into what happened after those tears fell, and this message is still for you. Your heart needs this right now, so listen to this with an open chest and a steady breath. Because once the truth was revealed and the test ended, your person didn't just feel emotion, they felt exposure, the kind that strips excuses away and leaves only honesty standing. Don't scroll, because after that moment, they sat alone with thoughts they couldn't silence, replaying not just what you did right, but every moment they doubted you, every time they questioned your intentions, every instance where they held back trust because fear felt safer than vulnerability. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because self-reflection can be louder than confrontation. Don't scroll, because they realized something uncomfortable but necessary, that your honesty wasn't loud, performative, or self-defensive, it was quiet, consistent, and steady. And that steadiness exposed how much chaos they had normalized in the past. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because consistency feels foreign to wounded hearts. Don't scroll, because the universe used that realization to crack something open, and suddenly old memories surfaced for them, past betrayals, broken promises, moments where trust cost them deeply, and they saw how those experiences shaped the way they approached you, not as you deserved, but as their fear dictated. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because awareness brings responsibility. Don't scroll, because after the tears, came stillness, and in that stillness they felt your energy clearly, not in longing or panic, but in respect, realizing that you never tried to convince them of who you were, you simply were, and that realization carried weight. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because authenticity doesn't beg. Don't scroll, because signs from the universe didn't stop, they intensified, appearing in quieter ways. Songs that spoke about truth playing unexpectedly, conversations with strangers echoing lessons about trust, moments of silence where clarity settled instead of confusion. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because guidance doesn't always shout. Don't scroll, because angel numbers continued to show up, but now they landed differently. 3:33 when they reflected on emotional honesty. 5:55 when they considered change. 7 hours 77 minutes when they felt a sense of spiritual alignment. And even if they brushed it off mentally, their body felt the confirmation. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because the body recognizes truth before logic does. Don't scroll, because they began to notice how your absence or quiet presence changed the atmosphere, how conversations with others felt noisier, less grounded, and that contrast highlighted what they almost dismissed. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because comparison clarifies value. Don't scroll, because guilt began to surface, not the paralyzing kind, but the kind that asks for growth, the kind that says, I need to do better, and that internal dialogue has been reshaping how they see connection, honesty, and responsibility. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because growth starts with accountability. Don't scroll, because they realized the test they created was never about control, it was about safety, and your honesty showed them that safety doesn't come from suspicion, it comes from trust. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because safety built on truth lasts. Don't scroll, because right now they're more aware of their emotional patterns than ever before, noticing when fear tries to step in, when assumptions try to take over, and they're catching themselves, pausing, choosing differently. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because awareness changes behavior. Don't scroll, because the universe has been gently reminding them that testing someone's honesty can never replace believing in it, and that lesson has humbled them. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because humility invites healing. Don't scroll, because you may have felt a subtle shift in your own energy, a sense of emotional distance from the outcome, a calm detachment that isn't indifference but self-respect, and that shift is protecting you. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because protection doesn't mean closing off. Don't scroll, because your person has been feeling that shift too, sensing that you are no longer overextending, no longer explaining yourself unnecessarily, and that realization carries both admiration and urgency. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because urgency follows awareness. Don't scroll, because they're now asking themselves deeper questions. Not just whether you're honest, but whether they're ready to be equally transparent, whether they can meet your integrity without hiding behind fear. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because balance matters. Don't scroll, because the universe is using this phase to recalibrate power dynamics, ensuring that if movement happens next, it's grounded in mutual respect rather than imbalance. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because alignment requires equality. Don't scroll, because they've been imagining conversations that never happened, not in fantasy, but in preparation, thinking about what they would say if they chose courage over silence. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because intention precedes action. Don't scroll, because fear still flickers, but it no longer dominates, it's being challenged by the memory of your honesty, by the reality that something genuine deserves effort. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because fear loses power when confronted. Don't scroll, because the universe has slowed things intentionally, not as punishment, but to allow this internal shift to settle, to ensure that whatever comes next isn't reactive, but conscious. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because conscious movement is stable. Don't scroll, because your person is beginning to understand that honesty isn't just about telling the truth, it's about living it, and that realization is reshaping how they approach you. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because lived truth is unmistakable. Don't scroll, because you don't need to prove anything now. The test already spoke for you, and the universe is holding you steady while the next steps form. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because rest follows validation. Don't scroll, because part 2 is about aftermath, integration, and awakening, the quiet phase where lessons sink in and choices start to align. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because what happens after tears is often more important than the tears themselves. Don't scroll, because the ripple from that moment continues to move through their thoughts, their decisions, and their sense of responsibility toward you. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because truth doesn't fade once seen. Don't scroll, because whatever comes next will be shaped by this realization, by the understanding that honesty isn't fragile, it's powerful, and it changed them more than they expected. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because when truth awakens someone, it doesn't stop working just because the moment has passed. Don't scroll, stay right here, because part 3 is where the internal shift becomes impossible for them to ignore, and this message is still for you. Your heart needs this right now, so listen to this slowly, because after the tears dried and the self-reflection settled in, something deeper began to happen inside your person, something quieter but far more powerful than emotion alone. Don't scroll, because they started to feel the weight of truth in their daily life, not as guilt that punishes, but as awareness that reshapes choices, and suddenly the way they spoke, the way they listened, the way they reacted to others all felt different, because once honesty is recognized, it becomes a mirror they can't look away from. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because mirrors change behavior. Don't scroll, because they noticed how often they had protected themselves by assuming the worst, by preparing for disappointment before it arrived, and your honesty dismantled that habit in a way nothing else ever had. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because truth disarms defense. Don't scroll, because the universe began pressing gently on their conscience, not with shame, but with clarity, reminding them of moments where they almost spoke up but didn't, where they almost trusted but hesitated, where they almost chose courage but chose safety instead. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because clarity invites growth. Don't scroll, because they started replaying interactions with you through a new lens, realizing that what they once interpreted as distance was actually dignity, what they saw as silence was actually self-respect, and what they feared as indifference was actually emotional maturity. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because maturity often goes unnoticed until it's missed. Don't scroll, because signs from the universe kept showing up at reflective moments, not dramatic interruptions, but quiet confirmations, seeing 111 when they considered reaching out, 222 when they thought about balance, 555 when they acknowledged change, and these signs didn't push them, they steadied them. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because steadiness is guidance. Don't scroll, because they became aware of how rare it is to encounter someone who remains honest even when no reward is promised, and that realization elevated your presence in their mind from familiar to sacred. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because rarity carries weight. Don't scroll, because they noticed how their emotional reactions softened around you, even in thought, how defensiveness faded and curiosity replaced it, and that shift signaled trust rebuilding from the inside out. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because trust rebuilt internally lasts. Don't scroll, because the universe was also working on your side, helping you release attachment to outcome, reminding you that your value doesn't depend on recognition, and that calm detachment you felt lately is not distance, it's alignment. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because alignment feels peaceful. Don't scroll, because your person sensed that shift too, sensing that you were no longer waiting in suspense, no longer over-investing emotionally, and that realization created both respect and urgency. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because respect deepens connection. Don't scroll, because they began to question whether they had the emotional courage to meet you where you are now, not where you were when you were more available, and that question humbled them. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because humility precedes effort. Don't scroll, because they noticed how your honesty wasn't loud, it didn't announce itself, it didn't seek validation, it simply existed, and that existence became the standard they now measure authenticity against. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because standards shape choices. Don't scroll, because the universe started removing distractions from their life. Conversations that felt empty, connections that lacked depth, habits that numbed rather than fulfilled, and this clearing made space for reflection. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because space reveals truth. Don't scroll, because they felt moments of emotional vulnerability rise unexpectedly, not sadness, but openness, the kind that allows honesty without fear, and that openness scared them less than it once did. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because fear loses grip through exposure. Don't scroll, because your integrity became a reference point for them, influencing how they see relationships, trust, and emotional safety moving forward. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because influence doesn't require presence. Don't scroll, because they are beginning to understand that testing someone's honesty often reveals more about the tester than the tested, and that realization shifted their self-awareness dramatically. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because self-awareness is awakening. Don't scroll, because angel numbers now appear at moments of decision rather than reflection, guiding them toward action instead of contemplation, and that shift marks readiness. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because readiness feels different from longing. Don't scroll, because you may have noticed yourself feeling less reactive to uncertainty, more grounded in your own truth, and that grounding is protecting your emotional space while alignment unfolds. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because grounding preserves peace. Don't scroll, because your person has started rehearsing honesty, not manipulation, not persuasion, but transparency, imagining conversations where they speak without armor and listen without defensiveness. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because preparation precedes courage. Don't scroll, because the universe is holding both of you in a pause that feels intentional, allowing growth to solidify rather than rush. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because rushed healing fractures. Don't scroll, because part 3 is about integration. The phase where lessons become lived wisdom and awareness begins to influence action. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because integration changes outcomes. Don't scroll, because the emotional ripple from that moment of truth continues to expand, influencing how they show up in every connection, especially the one with you. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because truth echoes. Don't scroll, because what's forming now is not reaction, but intention, and intention guided by honesty carries power. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because power rooted in truth is stable. Don't scroll, because as part 3 settles, the sense that something meaningful is building feels quieter but stronger, like a foundation being set beneath the surface. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now, because foundations matter. Don't scroll, because whatever comes next will not erase what happened, it will grow from it, shaped by awareness, humility, and the undeniable impact of your honesty. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because once truth changes someone, it never stops working. Don't scroll, stay with this, because part 4 is where intention starts to press against action, and this message is still for you. Your heart needs this right now, so listen to this as if the universe is speaking in a calm, steady voice meant to ground you, because after awareness settles and reflection reshapes the inner world, something changes in the way a person carries themselves, and your person is carrying truth differently now. Don't scroll, because they've entered a phase where the mind can no longer outrun the heart, where logic stops negotiating with fear and starts cooperating with honesty, and that cooperation has been building quietly day by day. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because cooperation is movement. Don't scroll, because they're noticing how the truth they discovered about you keeps resurfacing at unexpected times, while driving, while working, while trying to distract themselves. And it doesn't demand attention, it commands it, steady and persistent. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because truth doesn't fade when it's real. Don't scroll, because the universe has begun placing mirrors in their environment, people speaking about integrity without knowing the story, situations that require honesty where shortcuts would be easier, and each moment reinforces the lesson you embodied without effort. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because lessons repeat until they integrate. Don't scroll, because they've started to feel a responsibility not to the outcome, but to their own integrity, realizing that whatever happens next must be rooted in sincerity rather than fear of loss or desire for control. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because integrity steadies intention. Don't scroll, because signs have shifted again. Angel numbers appearing not in moments of longing but during moments of resolve, like 818 when they commit to honesty, 909 when old patterns are released, 1212 when alignment feels close, and even if they don't count the numbers, they feel the calm certainty behind them. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because certainty feels quiet. Don't scroll, because they're becoming aware of how much emotional energy they used to spend anticipating betrayal, and how your honesty interrupted that cycle, creating a pause where trust could breathe. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because breathing space heals. Don't scroll, because they've noticed how your presence, whether physical, emotional, or energetic, doesn't demand reassurance, doesn't seek validation, and that self-sufficiency has shifted the power dynamic in a healthy way. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because healthy power is balanced. Don't scroll, because the universe has been guiding them to simplify their emotional narrative, to stop dramatizing potential outcomes and instead focus on showing up honestly, one step at a time. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because simplicity clarifies. Don't scroll, because they've been practicing emotional transparency in small ways, choosing to speak truth gently in other areas of life, testing their own capacity for vulnerability, and discovering it's less frightening than they imagined. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because practice builds courage. Don't scroll, because they're beginning to understand that honesty isn't just something you offer to others, it's something you live with yourself, and that realization has softened their self-judgment. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because softness invites growth. Don't scroll, because you may have felt a subtle shift in how you view the situation, not hopeful, not hopeless, but grounded. And that groundedness is your intuition telling you that alignment is doing the work without your interference. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because trust doesn't need micromanaging. Don't scroll, because your person has sensed that groundedness too, feeling less pressure and more respect, understanding that whatever happens must be mutual and clean, not forced or rushed. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because mutuality matters. Don't scroll, because the universe has been aligning emotional timing, ensuring that when movement occurs, it won't reopen wounds or create confusion, but bring clarity. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because clarity heals. Don't scroll, because they're reflecting on how different this feels from past connections, how there's less adrenaline and more steadiness, less chaos and more calm, and that difference signals maturity. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because maturity sustains. Don't scroll, because they've started imagining not dramatic gestures, but honest conversations, not rehearsed speeches, but presence, and that shift shows readiness to meet reality rather than fantasy. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because presence is powerful. Don't scroll, because the universe has been reminding both of you that timing isn't about speed, it's about readiness, and readiness feels like peace, not urgency. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because peace guides correctly. Don't scroll, because your honesty has become a reference point they carry forward, influencing how they evaluate trust, how they respond to fear, and how they approach connection. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because impact doesn't require proximity. Don't scroll, because they're learning to sit with discomfort without running, to allow emotion to pass without suppressing it, and that emotional regulation is a new skill forming. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because regulation supports connection. Don't scroll, because you may notice your own boundaries feeling firmer yet kinder, your compassion intact without self-sacrifice, and that balance is a sign of growth on your side too. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because balance protects love. Don't scroll, because part 4 is about alignment settling into the body, where lessons are no longer just thoughts but instincts, and instincts begin to guide behavior. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because instincts don't lie. Don't scroll, because the universe is holding both of you in a steady rhythm, not accelerating, not stalling, allowing integration to complete before action unfolds. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because rhythm creates harmony. Don't scroll, because whatever comes next will be informed by this phase, by steadiness, humility, and the quiet power of truth recognized and respected. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because recognition changes trajectories. Don't scroll, because part 4 closes with a sense of grounded anticipation, not suspense fueled by anxiety, but readiness supported by trust, the kind that feels calm in the chest and clear in the mind. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because calm anticipation is alignment preparing to move. Don't scroll, stay right here, because part 5 is where the quiet resolve begins to transform into emotional courage, and this message is still for you. Your heart needs this right now, so listen to this like a steady voice reaching you at the exact moment you were meant to hear it, because after alignment settles and intention steadies, the heart starts asking different questions, not, what if I get hurt, but what if I don't show up honestly? And that shift has been unfolding inside your person more deeply than you realize. Don't scroll, because they've entered a phase where avoidance feels heavier than vulnerability, where silence feels louder than truth, and that pressure isn't chaotic, it's clarifying, guiding them gently but firmly toward accountability. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because accountability is the bridge between awareness and action. Don't scroll, because they've been noticing the moments when their chest tightens. Not with fear, but with the recognition that something meaningful deserves response, and those sensations have become signposts pointing toward courage. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because the body often signals readiness before the mind agrees. Don't scroll, because the universe has been placing subtle opportunities in their path, moments to speak honestly in other relationships, chances to choose transparency over convenience. And each time they do, their confidence grows, reinforcing the lesson your honesty taught them. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because confidence built through integrity is lasting. Don't scroll, because angel numbers have appeared again, but now they arrive during moments of preparation. 101 when they draft words they haven't sent, 321 when they imagine a conversation rooted in truth, 606 when they choose balance over impulse. And these moments carry a grounded calm rather than urgency. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because calm guidance is reliable. Don't scroll, because they've begun rehearsing honesty not as a performance, but as a commitment, imagining how to speak without blaming the past, without defending fear, without minimizing your experience, and that intention has softened their tone even in thought. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because intention shapes delivery. Don't scroll, because they're reflecting on how your honesty didn't demand reassurance, didn't seek applause, didn't ask for guarantees, and that realization has challenged their understanding of strength. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because quiet strength reshapes perception. Don't scroll, because the universe has been encouraging patience not as waiting, but as trust. Trust that growth needs space, that sincerity needs time to mature, and that rushing would fracture what's being built. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because patience protects what matters. Don't scroll, because you may have felt moments of emotional neutrality lately, a sense that you're okay regardless of outcome. And that neutrality is not detachment, it's self-respect settling into your nervous system. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because self-respect steadies the heart. Don't scroll, because your person senses that steadiness too, feeling less pressure to perform and more responsibility to be real, and that shift has deepened their respect for you. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because respect invites courage. Don't scroll, because they've started recognizing the difference between wanting reassurance and wanting alignment, realizing that alignment requires effort, honesty, and humility, not just emotion. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because alignment sustains connection. Don't scroll, because the universe has been clearing emotional clutter. Old narratives about love needing drama, patterns that equate intensity with truth. And that clearing has made room for something calmer and more stable. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because stability heals. Don't scroll, because they're beginning to accept that showing up honestly doesn't mean controlling the outcome, it means honoring the moment, and that acceptance has reduced their fear significantly. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because surrender invites peace. Don't scroll, because signs have shown up in ordinary places. License plates, timestamps, passing conversations, that echo themes of truth, courage, and timing, and even if unnoticed consciously, they've reinforced inner resolve. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because repetition strengthens intention. Don't scroll, because your honesty has become a compass for them, guiding decisions even when you're not present, influencing how they choose words, actions, and pauses. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because influence doesn't require proximity. Don't scroll, because they're noticing how old defenses feel unnecessary now, how openness doesn't threaten them the way it once did, and that realization has shifted their emotional posture. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because posture changes interaction. Don't scroll, because the universe has been aligning emotional timing so that when movement happens, it doesn't reopen wounds or create confusion, but offers clarity. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because clarity respects the heart. Don't scroll, because you may have noticed your intuition sharpening, clearer boundaries, firmer inner yes and nos. And that clarity is preparing you to receive truth without losing yourself. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because preparation protects peace. Don't scroll, because your person has been weighing not just what to say, but how to listen, understanding that honesty requires space for response, not just expression. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because listening completes communication. Don't scroll, because they're beginning to imagine outcomes rooted in mutual respect rather than control, seeing possibilities that feel steady instead of dramatic. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because steadiness endures. Don't scroll, because the universe is guiding both of you toward a moment that feels intentional rather than impulsive, where words land softly and truth feels grounding. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because intention calms nerves. Don't scroll, because part 5 is about courage forming quietly, not with bravado, but with humility, patience, and readiness to be seen. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because quiet courage is real courage. Don't scroll, because the emotional momentum has shifted from contemplation to preparation, from wondering to readiness. And that shift is subtle but powerful. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because readiness changes energy. Don't scroll, because whatever unfolds next will be shaped by this phase, by the courage built through reflection, the steadiness earned through honesty, and the respect cultivated through restraint. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because what grows slowly grows strong. Don't scroll, because part 5 closes with a sense of grounded anticipation, not anxious waiting, but trust that the internal work is aligning with the right moment. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because trust allows timing to unfold naturally. Don't scroll, stay right here, because part 6 is where everything you couldn't see begins to lean toward visibility, and this message is still for you. Your heart needs this right now, so listen to this with a calm breath, because the work that has been happening inside your person has reached a threshold where inner readiness starts pressing gently against reality. Don't scroll, because they are no longer just thinking about honesty as an idea, they are feeling it as a responsibility, and that responsibility has weight, the kind that doesn't create panic, but creates focus. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because focus is a sign that intention has matured. Don't scroll, because your person has begun to notice how much quieter their inner world feels now compared to before, how the mental back and forth has softened into clarity, and that clarity has made one thing unmistakable: you mattered more than they allowed themselves to admit at the time. This message is for you. your heart needs this right now, because acknowledgement is powerful. Don't scroll, because the universe has been reinforcing this clarity through subtle alignment. Unexpected free moments, emotional space opening up, distractions falling away, and these are not coincidences, they are conditions being prepared. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because preparation looks ordinary while it's happening. Don't scroll, because angel numbers have shifted again, appearing not as nudges but as confirmations. 10:10 when they feel ready to move forward. 12:21 when they think about speaking truth. 7:17 when they sense spiritual alignment. And the feeling attached to these moments is calm resolve. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because calm resolve is readiness. Don't scroll, because your person has been paying attention to timing more than emotion lately, understanding that sincerity delivered at the wrong moment can still wound, and that awareness has slowed them in a healthy way. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because timing protects hearts. Don't scroll, because they've been reflecting on how your honesty never demanded urgency, never pushed for immediate answers, and that patience taught them something essential about respect. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because patience educates. Don't scroll, because the universe has been gently nudging them to choose courage without spectacle, to act without dramatizing. And that guidance has reshaped their understanding of what meaningful action looks like. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because meaning doesn't need noise. Don't scroll, because you may have felt an increased sense of emotional steadiness lately, a feeling that you're okay even in the unknown, and that steadiness is your intuition aligning with what's forming. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because steadiness signals alignment. Don't scroll, because your person senses that steadiness too, feeling less fear of rejection and more respect for your boundaries, realizing that any step forward must honor where you are now, not where you once were. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because honoring growth matters. Don't scroll, because they've started considering not just what they want to say, but what they're prepared to hear. Understanding that honesty is a two-way opening, not a monologue. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because listening completes honesty. Don't scroll, because the universe has been encouraging both of you to stay grounded in daily life rather than suspended in anticipation, allowing alignment to meet you where you are. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because grounded lives receive grounded moments. Don't scroll, because your person has noticed how old emotional habits feel out of place now. Deflecting, minimizing, delaying, and that discomfort is a sign they've outgrown those patterns. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because outgrowing patterns creates momentum. Don't scroll, because signs have appeared in conversations around them. People speaking about accountability, timing, and truth without knowing the context, and those echoes have reinforced their resolve. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because messages repeat when they matter. Don't scroll, because they're beginning to imagine outcomes not in terms of control or certainty, but in terms of integrity, what would feel right regardless of response, and that mindset has grounded them deeply. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because integrity steadies action. Don't scroll, because the universe has been fine-tuning emotional pacing so that when movement happens, it feels natural rather than forced, clear rather than confusing. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because natural movement lasts. Don't scroll, because you may have noticed your intuition becoming quieter but stronger, less anxious and more assured, and that assurance is preparing you to recognize sincerity without second-guessing. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because assurance trusts itself. Don't scroll, because your person has begun accepting that vulnerability doesn't guarantee outcomes, but it guarantees self-respect, and that acceptance has removed much of their fear. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because self-respect is stabilizing. Don't scroll, because they're no longer measuring their readiness by emotion alone, but by consistency. Are they able to show up honestly even when it feels uncomfortable? And the answer is becoming yes. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because consistency proves readiness. Don't scroll, because the universe has been aligning emotional courage with practical opportunity, ensuring that when the moment comes, it won't feel chaotic or rushed. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because opportunity meets preparation. Don't scroll, because your honesty has become a quiet standard they now hold themselves to, influencing not just how they approach you, but how they approach life. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because impact extends beyond connection. Don't scroll, because part 6 is about readiness solidifying, not as excitement, but as grounded confidence, the kind that doesn't need validation to move. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because grounded confidence is durable. Don't scroll, because the emotional energy between you feels calmer now, less charged with uncertainty and more infused with trust, and that shift is not accidental. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because trust settles the nervous system. Don't scroll, because the universe is guiding both of you toward a moment that feels respectful, honest, and clean. Free of old patterns and unnecessary tension. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because clean moments heal. Don't scroll, because your person understands now that whatever step they take must come from clarity, not impulse, and that understanding has shaped their patience. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because patience born of clarity is wise. Don't scroll, because you may feel a subtle sense that something is approaching without urgency, like a calm awareness rather than anticipation, and that feeling is alignment whispering. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because whispers guide gently. Don't scroll, because part 6 holds the energy of near manifestation. Not the reveal yet, but the final alignment of intention, courage, and timing. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because alignment completes the work. Don't scroll, because as this part settles, the sense of readiness feels mutual, steady, and respectful, like two paths moving closer without force. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because mutual readiness changes everything. Don't scroll, because whatever comes next will rise from this foundation. Honesty recognized, courage built, and timing honored, and that foundation is strong. This message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, because what's built on truth can be trusted. Don't scroll, stay right here, because part 7 is where the unseen finally presses up against the seen, and this message is still for you. Your heart needs this right now, so listen to this slowly and let it settle, because everything that has been building quietly inside your person has reached a point where it can no longer remain only internal. Don't scroll, because this is the phase where intention meets choice, where honesty that was once processed in silence starts demanding expression, not in a rushed or dramatic way, but in a grounded, inevitable way that feels almost pre-written. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because inevitability feels calm, not chaotic. Don't scroll, because your person has come to understand something deeply important. That knowing the truth about you changed them, but living differently because of it is what matters now, and that understanding has brought a sense of responsibility they can no longer set aside. This message is for you. your heart needs this right now, because responsibility transforms awareness into action. Don't scroll, because they've reached a moment where avoiding discomfort feels more dishonest than facing it, where staying silent feels heavier than risking vulnerability, and that internal pressure isn't anxiety, it's alignment pushing forward. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because alignment has momentum. Don't scroll, because the universe has been arranging subtle confirmations around them. Doors opening without effort, conversations flowing more easily, internal resistance dissolving, and these shifts are signs that timing is supportive now. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because support shows up quietly. Don't scroll, because angel numbers have appeared with a different quality, not asking for patience anymore, but affirming readiness. 1122 when they commit to truth. 303 when courage feels steady. 919 when old cycles finally feel complete. And the emotion tied to these moments is peaceful resolve. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because peace confirms direction. Don't scroll, because your person has been paying attention to how their body responds when they think about speaking honestly to you, noticing less tension, less fear, and more steadiness, and that physical response has become a compass they trust. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because the body doesn't lie. Don't scroll, because they've realized that honesty doesn't need the perfect words, it needs sincerity, and sincerity doesn't wait for perfect conditions, it moves when readiness arrives. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because sincerity simplifies action. Don't scroll, because you may have felt a subtle emotional quietness recently, not emptiness, but spaciousness, as if you're no longer bracing for outcomes, and that space is your intuition preparing you to receive truth without losing your balance. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because spaciousness invites clarity. Don't scroll, because your person senses that openness too, understanding that whatever step they take must respect the version of you that exists now, not the one who once waited, explained, or overextended. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because growth must be met with growth. Don't scroll, because the universe has been emphasizing reciprocity, balanced energy, mutual effort, shared vulnerability. And this emphasis is shaping how your person plans to show up. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because reciprocity sustains connection. Don't scroll, because they've stopped imagining grand outcomes and started focusing on honest presence, realizing that the most meaningful shifts often happen quietly, through truth spoken without expectation. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because presence is powerful. Don't scroll, because old fears still whisper occasionally, but they no longer dictate behavior, they're acknowledged and released rather than obeyed. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because fear loses power when seen. Don't scroll, because signs from the universe have begun to feel less symbolic and more practical. Right timing, right mood, right emotional availability, and these are the kinds of signs that precede movement. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because practicality is alignment grounded. Don't scroll, because your honesty has set a standard your person now measures themselves against, asking whether their actions match the truth they claim to value. This message is for you, your heart needs this right now, because standards shape behavior. Don't scroll, because the universe has been encouraging them to choose clarity over comfort, understanding that comfort without truth eventually becomes suffocating. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now, because clarity frees. Don't scroll, because you may have noticed your intuition no longer searching for signs, no longer overanalyzing, and that calm confidence is a signal that you're ready for what